what was the line? Scares the shit out of me.
But it went on the back, not on the front, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
No.
That still scared the shit out of me, so.
Welcome to the channel. We're here in beautiful Jurupa Valley at Westech Dyno Performance Group, and we have Ishmael stroking the keys in the 70 Charger, making some beautiful noise in the background. Shortly, that car, that man, is going to be inside the building, putting a full dyno tune together. We're hoping for big numbers today, so please sit back, stay tuned, enjoy this show. Yo, how about that noise on the intro? Was that beautiful or what? Well, we pulled the car inside for some shade. The sun did come out. Man, it was cold out here this morning when we got here. It's probably like 40s, you know. Now I think it's come up to 50s.
It was so cold, an ice cream machine at McDonald's was working.
Ishmael brought the car inside. He's going to continue working on that idle. We still need to get it down. You hear that dyno in the background? That's that engine dyno cell they got. So Ishmael's continuing to work on that idle, right? We need to get that idle down to a level where the car doesn't want to lurch forward in traffic, right? Because our goal is to drive it around and share this build and get eyeballs on it and to get subscribers. Hint, subscribers. Yeah, and thank you, all you 54,000 wonderful people that have subscribed so far. Let's get that number up. Ishmael's still, doing his thing. We're going to get that idle down. Stick around. We're very hopeful for today. So, yeah. Ishmael got it to idle down to 950.
So far didn't blow up, no guarantee. Thank you.
quick update. Car is on the dyno. It's doing really well. It is not running on 91 octane anymore. It is on E85, that corn juice.
Corn juice? Let me tell you about it. What are you talking about? You definitely can't make juice out of corn. Like, I've had it.
Yeah.
There's no juice in there.
Because out in the parking lot where he was doing all the idle adjustments, 91 was fine. But come to realize, once we got it onto the dyno and started calculating how much boost this engine is going to make, 91's no longer going to cut it. So we flushed out all the 91 octane. It's got a full fuel cell of E85 ready to go. We're calculating around 10 to 12 PSI. This thing sounds nuts already. It is so insane.
We're maniacs! Ask around. Who?
Did you hear that? This car is redonkulous. When the backfires went off, you feel it through the ground, the noise. I had noise cancellation earpods in because I couldn't take it. Adrian can't hear anymore. 727 horsepower, flat across the entire RPM band, almost. 941 foot-pounds of torque coming in as soon as, I believe, 3,500 RPM. We are all run down. It's been a long day up in here. It is mostly done. Ishmael's gonna continue stroking the magic on the keys tomorrow, get that cold start just right. Temperatures are dropping here in California, and you know, the plan is to drive this thing around. So we're gonna wrap it up for the day. We'll be back tomorrow to pick it up. Man, we are super excited. So more tomorrow. It is not the next day. It is several next days later. And as you can see behind me, we got the Charger and the Supra stage to go to an undisclosed location in Burbank, Hollywood, California. Pretty big deal. We're excited about it. We're going to give you more information on those details down the road. But just to wrap this up, Ishmael ended up coming down here to the Just Driven headquarters, and he did that cold start. He got the idle right. We had some complications. We're gonna dig into that in the next video. This is a big deal. We can't wait to get these cars back. We got a lot of content set up for the future. So thanks for watching this one, and we'll catch you in the next one.
We have a zoo in the office, and every time someone goes in and out of that office, the dogs just go absolute apeshit. And so, yeah, there's that. Protection from big bellies like mine, and belts, although I don't wear one. I don't need one. Oh yeah, Coney, one of the boxers, she's my doll baby. I've had her since she was a baby. And she has this thing about noises and lines in the concrete. You ever have a dog like that? She literally will walk up to a line in the concrete and she'll like, I ain't passing that. And she'll sit there until someone walks her past it. And any loud noise, literally Tasmanian devil. She just freaks out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put earmuffs on her when we fire this thing. Is it functional? No, it's not gonna be functional. You guys don't even try it. Don't even try it. Why do you do that?
2024 is upon us, right? And we got a new just driven rig. Check it out. Hold on. Now you may be wondering how that 280-pound pallet jack got on the top of that pile. Earlier today we were doing some I cannot focus to any reasonable extent with that going on behind me.
Okay, so yeah, we need to work on the butterflies because they're really unstable.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just,
Well, I see you got rid of the surge. Were you just moving it in on idle just now?
playing with timing and fuel, trying
Okay.
to find where it wants to actually be.
Yeah.
But the timing, I mean, I'm already at 10 degrees and I don't want to go any lower because that just creates high EGTs.
Okay.
You know, your headers will start to glow red.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
It beats stuff up. So we need to find a way to bring those throttle bodies
Tighter?
tighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we may have to upgrade to some brass throttle or throttle plates. Because sometimes the aluminum, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know, when it gets hot, that expands and it binds and then idles. So, you know.
You think you get that much heat transfer up into the injector?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well everything gets hot. Yeah.
Well, I guess aluminum's transferring heat even through
Yeah,
gaskets.
well,
so.
I guess it'll be better because at least, you know, the injectors are cooling the rotors.
Okay.
Because these blowers do make heat. I think after like 8, you know, after 8 pounds, it just becomes a heat box.
Okay. Okay.
It's not coming down all the way. You see how now it's hanging?
Yeah.
Now I got an air gap there.
Oh, and do you think it's because it expanded or because it moved? Like, do you think the butterfly, the plate moved itself, or?
Well, I'm gonna take a look, see if they're actually moving or if it's just expanding. Yeah, see, it's kind of bindy already.
Yeah. Okay.
See, and it's got an air gap on all of it now.
And when you started, you took the gap out?
Yeah, there was no gap on
Yeah,
that.
there was no gap on it.
Okay.
Now, you know, there's a
You know,
gap on
if
it.
anything, for right now, we can even take, if it doesn't interfere with anything, take this
We
plate out.
can take that one out. Yeah, that's what I
So
was
it's
thinking.
one less, it'll.
Yeah.
One less point of
Right.
friction.
Yeah.
You know your gas tank is dangerous.
It is.
No,
It's
I
very
know.
dangerous.
No, we're
We
gonna
live
remove
dangerously.
Vince,
Yeah.
you don't want Vince
You mean
to
the
take
oven?
into
The
a
oven in
closed-
there?
The breathers, we left them there for now because we
Okay.
didn't know
As
where.
long as you know, I wouldn't.
We didn't know where to
know.
plumb them. It was like an exhaust thing.
We didn't know where the
Yeah.
exhaust is gonna be, so we were kind of like, well, I'm not sure where to
You
run
know,
it.
you,
You have to be outside.
you only need like a 5/16 VIN on that.
5/16.
It doesn't take hardly anything to
Good to
fill
know.
a gas tank.
We leave the trunk open actually when it's just in the shop.
Yeah, we're gonna plan on driving on the freeway with the show.
We're gonna put a screen in there, right? On the top, yeah.
You have a burst panel anywhere on this?
A pop-off valve? I don't see
Pop-up
one.
valve for that? No, we just have this one for.
No,
but
no,
not for boost.
That's the
Yeah, that's
the
for
vent
not for boost.
for yeah.
That's not good, because if that thing pops,
It pops.
it tries to reverse rotate the rotors in the blower.
Oh.
And you can do your blower damage.
Where would
Most
a
blower
valve go?
Most blower manifolds
they go back
are
here.
built with one in, and this one doesn't have any provision for one. I would say that this used to be an old, well, even my old full-on Hemi next door, it has a burst panel in it. Every blower manifold should have a burst panel in it. Who built that manifold?
Well, it says Modman on there. So if that name sounds familiar to you,
I've never heard of Modman.
yeah.
Is that a spacer in between the blower and the
Correct.
manifold?
Just a space.
So this
So
motor
it's-
you're talking about, can I take a look at it to see that burst panel?
Yeah, it's right next door.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'd love to put my eyeballs on it. Yeah.
Yeah, come on over that way.
Show them what a burst panel looks like. The reason is if it backfires in that manifold,
Right.
this thing's a spring-loaded plate. It just pops out and lets pressure out.
Okay.
It doesn't try to reverse rotate your blower when it's going this way.
So when you say burst panel, you mean it's not something that you replace if something goes wrong. It
No.
just stays in place and
Stays in place.
over and
Here, come
over.
on
Okay.
over here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
I got a 500-inch Keith Black over here myself.
Oh, cool. Just for fun, right?
Everybody, old guy like me, got to have one in your lifetime, right? Your checklist isn't complete.
Oh, there's that tensioner I was told about.
See, that's the tensioner I use. That does not move.
That's what we should get.
Oh, yeah.
Holy. Yeah.
This is a burst panel.
Oh, look at that. So it's on the manifold. It is right there.
See, and that
Yeah.
thin plate is on springs.
Interesting.
When it backfires, that thing goes poof, and it lets the pressure out.
That is such a simple design.
It's a blow-off valve.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's a blow-off valve.
For backfires.
Yeah.
That's why every time you backfire, you can actually damage the gaskets, all kinds of stuff.
So what's it look like inside there? Is it like a concentric fitting?
No,
like
it's just a square hole in the manifold. It's got a flat plate with an O-ring built in that
O-ring.
plate. Just an O-ring. Holds it up against there.
Enough pressure to hold it until...
Got it.
And these, your pulley never moves.
Right.
Yeah.
And that one that clamps on the nose, I hate those.
It's
Yeah, that
BDS.
one really
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a BDS blower?
No, that's a U.S. blower.
Okay.
I got that with one of the magazine deals we did.
BDS is
This
right down the
this is
street
a
from
Keith-
us.
This is a Keith Black side oiler. It oils the mains from the side of the block.
Okay. I don't know about
I
that
did that
at
in
all.
NASCAR.
Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. I get it.
This
Yeah.
was a NASCAR motor originally.
No way.
So it had a side oiler block.
How much did you get a case or what? I got 8 quarts in it.
So, yeah, this
So when
makes
you
it
get this thing back out on the track, you're ready, right?
There's still
I
one.
don't have a card put it in. I just built the motor.
Yeah, you get the
I bought the motor in 1979 for $10,000. It was new.
I know what it is.
I put it in a friend of mine's boat in Florida.
I don't know.
And every time he used it, I had to go down there because he didn't know nothing about motors or nothing.
With the blower?
He was just
You used it with the blower?
just like that.
Wow.
And so after 10 years, I went down to the Daytona race, and I went by to see him. He says, "Come with me."
Yeah.
We walked over, he owned a Carnival, and over there under a bunch of canvas was this motor. He says, "Go get a trailer and take that motor home with you." I says, "Well, what do you want for it?" He says, "You pay me whatever you think it's worth."
Oh, man.
He knew I knew it ever since I sold it to him. Had no time on it. So I sent him back $9,000 15 years later. He was happy and so was I, because you couldn't buy that thing for 30 grand.
Rick, listen to some of that cheese you got tied up.
What? That's the story. Horsepower was about 1,000?
850 on pump gas.
850 on pump.
On pump,
Trucks are on their way down.
but it only makes like 5 or 6 pounds. If you guys are up at 8, you're close to throwing some shit out there.
I don't know if it's 8 pounds. Maybe 5 pounds.
Well, you don't have a boost gauge on it either.
No.
Yeah, we do. Well, inside the cabin. Yeah. No, inside the cabin. But because looking at his, he's making 5 pounds. Ours is smaller. We can make more than 5 pounds.
Which means the banks are negotiating.
Well, you got the big one on the bottom and
Oh,
the big
that's
one
true.
on the top. You're making boost,
Yeah, you're
man.
making 8 pounds.
So what do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, it might make 8 pounds.
Okay.
Because
well,
yeah, this one bigger than this one. In his case, it's the same relationship, right?
What's that?
Between this and this, same size.
Same size, 1 to 1?
Yeah, it's 1 to 1.
Yeah, they'll still make boosts at 1 to 1. Sometimes, depending on how good the blower is, you have to underdrive them. Sometimes put the big pulley on top and the little one on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
Depends on where you're at in the range.
Yeah.